जय श्रीमान संपर्क अखिलेश के हजरत जय श्रीमान बोलो यार भाई जल्दी ओम भूर्भुवस्सुरगणेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा। ओम सूर्यदेवेन्द्र वित्रासुचित्रवत्याः जुषाणे सूर्योर्वेटु स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। देवेन्द्र वित्रासुचित्रवत्याः जुषाणे सूर्योर्वेटु प्राणाय स्वाहा। नमग्रे प्राणाय नमः। वीरापानाय स्वाहा। वो मेरे पास है।
ओम पूर्वाय अपानाय स्वाहा इदम वायवे अपानाय इदम नमः। ओम सूर्यादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदम आदित्याय व्यानाय इदम नमः। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायव्यादित्याय तमग्नि वायव्यादित्येभ्यः प्राणापान व्यानेभ्यः इदम नमः। ओम आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतम ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरुसेन्द्रवत्या ईशाने ये शुरू हुआ है प्रैक्टिस हो रही है। Ladies and gentlemen, we all can see the convocation procession forming up outside. It's there in front of your screen. The dignitaries are forming a part of the procession. बोला था ना जयपुर में के सामने जो भी पता है कि कब आ रहा है
अभी तक लोग आ रहे हैं।
हम्म?
अभी तक लोग हैं, पेजेस फॉलो कर रहे हैं, देखो आगे कर रहे हैं।
Norris.
Morris.
दिख तो रही है ना सामने. All right, graduates, medalists that we all have here, PhD degree holders. Today, the procession is formed up and we'll begin with the procession shortly.
Please clear both the passages. Student volunteers, please clear the passages because the
Student
procession would
volunteers
come
in the
from there.
passage.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
You have to clear the passage.
Clear the passage, please. Be seated for a while. You can get up later on. Once the procession enters, you can again stand up. Volunteers on this side, please clear the passage.
No, that's ये जो ना देख लो देख लो Honorable Chancellor Sir is joining the procession. We all can see on the screen. It's a live feed. The procession is forming outside. May I request students right. Gentlemen, the convocation process will shortly enter the auditorium. Procession enter the auditorium. Please rise and remain so till the members of the procession take their seats.
I repeat, everyone has to rise once the procession enters the auditorium.
We will allow that moment to get rise from your own seat. Ladies and gentlemen, now here, the 28th Battalion, the Rajput Regiment Band, giving a majestic display of it.
I request everyone to please clear the passages.
All the graduates, students, faculty members, and guests are requested to rise. Leading the procession is Miss Mr. Rambal taking the flag. Mr. Rambal carrying the flag of Amity University, followed by
Following them are the bride alumni of Amity University, Rajasthan, including Ms. Aditi Parekh, Ms. Apurva Singh, Advocate Ishan Ali, and Mr. Shubham Sethi. The alumni are followed by the registrar, Dr. Nitin Bharadwaj, senior professors and honored members of Amity University, Rajasthan, including Professor Sandesh Tate, Dr. Sambaditya Raj, Professor Anand Prakash, Professor Vinay Professor Ganesh Sharma, PSW, Professor Saroj Bhora, DDG Admin and OSD.
Doing the honors of the flag of the Vice Chancellor is Ms. Akansha, followed by the Vice Chancellor of Amity, Pakistan, Professor Abid Jain.
The recipients of honoris causa, Dr. S.K. Varshaneya and Sri H.B. Srivastav, are walking with President ASTIF and Vice Chancellor of Amity University of Chhattisgarh, Professor Dr. W. Selvamurthy.
Doing the honors of bearing the flag for the Chancellor is Ms. Poonam, followed by the Chancellor of Amity University, Rajasthan, Dr. Asim Chauhan, and recipient of honoris causa, Dr. Naveen Dang. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On the third day of February 2023, Amity University, Rajasthan has reached another milestone.
Today, 838 students of the class of 2022 will be conferred the bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. On behalf of Amity University, Rajasthan, we welcome all the dignitaries and guests who have gathered here this afternoon. The solemn occasion is the most awaited, most memorable event for our beloved students. We wish them to cherish these precious moments for a lifetime.
May I request the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward for the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony to mark the beginning of the convocation.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्.
Thank you, dignitaries. May I request the Honorable Chancellor, sir, to declare the 12th convocation of Amity University, Rajasthan open.
It gives me great pleasure to declare the convocation for the class of 2022 open.
Thank you, sir. May I request the Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain, to deliver the welcome address and present the report.
Recipients of honoris causa, Dr. Naveen Dang, founder and director, Dr. Dang Labs, Shri Haribabu Srivastav, Director General DRDO, and Shri S.K. Varshne, advisor and head International Cooperations, DST. Recipient of honorary professorship, Dr. Praful P. Gadge, CEO and principal scientist, Biome Technologies, Honorable Founder President, Sir, Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Asim Chauhan, Honorable Dr. Murthy, President STEF and Chancellor Amity University, Chhattisgarh, trustees of Ritnan Balved Education Foundation, members of the statutory bodies, distinguished guests, fellow colleagues, degree recipients, parents, my colleagues at the Founder President's Office and Honorable Chancellor's Office, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. It is indeed a great privilege to welcome you all at the 12th convocation of Amity University, Rajasthan. The last 16 years have seen the university continuously striving to fulfill the dream of our Honorable Founder President and Honorable Chancellor, who envisioned the university to be a model higher education. Today, Amity Universe is a global brand, and Amity University, Rajasthan is a proud, significant member of this. Dr. Ashok Kumar Chauhan, Honorable Founder President, is a dynamic leader whose vision has always guided us to achieve greater academic heights. I express gratitude to Dr. Asim Chauhan, Honorable Chancellor, who is a constant source of strength and inspiration for all of us. Your words of wisdom have always enlightened us, and we feel greatly honored by your presence. To revive the wonderful memories of our graduating students and for benefit of our distinguished guests, I am delighted to present a brief outline of our major activities and achievements during the year. In a short span, the university has been recognized as an institution with very high quality teaching and research in diverse fields. Our academic programs cover a wide range of disciplines from engineering, architecture, management, mass communication, law to some very unique programs in microbial technology, ocean atmospheric science, data analytics, and digital marketing, to name a few. We are fortunate to have a team of more than 500 dedicated teaching, research, and support staff and about 50 distinguished visiting members. Amity University, Rajasthan is proud to be accredited by Rehabilitation Council of India, Bar Council of India, Council of Architecture, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. The university is a member of Association of Commonwealth Universities as well as the Association of Indian Universities. The year 2022 witnessed many endeavors on our part, but I'll be able to highlight only a few achievements of the university. The university ranked among top institutions in Rajasthan in NIRF. The university was among top 10 institutions in the category of multidisciplinary universities as per EW India Higher Education Ranking. The university has been ranked first in the state by IIRF. Amity School of Communication ranked amongst top 25 mass communication institutions by India Today. Amity School of Engineering and Technology ranked 7th in the North Zone by DataQuest. Amity Institute of Information Technology was awarded DSCI Excellence Award 2022 for capacity building in cyber crimes, cyber law, digital forensics by academia, presented by Data Security Council of India set up by NASSCOM. A financial grant of 8.3 crores from DST under PERS 21 program has been awarded to AUR, and I'm glad to share that 25% of the grant amount has been generously contributed by Amity University, Rajasthan. During the year, we have received fundings from organizations including Indian Council of Medical Research, Indian Council of Historical Research, Atal AICTE, Moini Foundation, SERP, NABARD, Indian Council of Forestry Research, SERP, International Research Experience, that is SIRE Fellowship, from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Ministry of Education, Earthwatch Institute, adding to approximately 9 crores. Faculty and students are the pillar of any academic institution. During the year, many faculty members and students have been bestowed with awards, honors, laurels, and distinction in their quest for excellence. Dr. Tanushri Mukherjee received Educator of the Year Award by Exchange for Media. Dr. Vismita Paliwal received Young Scientist Award by GMRA Foundation. Dr. Sanjeev Pal received Young Director of the Year Award by Asian Education Award. Professor Amit Jain and Dr. Jayati Sharma were facilitated for excellence in education by a reputed charitable trust. Chef Dr. Saurabh Sharma was honored as Pride of Rajasthan during Tourism and Hospitality Expo. Dr. Saurabh's food show called Rajasthani Rasoi on Food XP is receiving a lot of appreciation. Dr. Vinay Sharma received Dr. B.M. Johari Award. Dr. G.K. Aseri was awarded Lifetime Fellow by Society for Green Environment. Dr. Saroj Bora was included in 10 most influential women leaders. A publication on health risks communication by Amit Jain, Jyoti Sharma and Ramandeep was included in WHO COVID-19 Global Literature on Coronavirus Disease. Honorable Chancellor also co-authored a book, VUCA in Startups, where he highlighted the strategies for startups to thrive in an uncertain world. Our faculty members have published books in diverse domains and many articles in reputed journals, including Lancet, Frontiers in Cellular Biology, JAMA Oncology, Environmental Chemistry Letters, Electronic Green Journal, to name a few, taking our citations to more than 16,500 and H-index to 45. Many of our faculty members of the university were also invited to deliver keynote addresses and chair sessions in conferences. At Amity, we believe in working with students to create future global citizens who are well educated, as well as well-rounded with help of games, sports, arts, literature, culture. This year saw students taking part in several co-curricular and extracurricular events. I'll be able to name very few though, but I congratulate and appreciate the hard work and effort of each student of Amity University, Rajasthan. AUR sports team was first runner-up in Sangathan, the mega sports meet of Amity institutions. Mr. Utsav Sani, BBA, won gold medal in bodybuilding competition. Chahat Vijay secured second position in extemper competition. Rajat Patel got third position in video making competition. Ehsan Harsh was featured in City Bhaskar as a young achiever. Kitchen 19, a short film produced by students of Amity School of Communication, had its world premiere at the 8th Rajasthan International Film Festival. Nepakshi Sharma won Special Jury Award for Best Actress. Garima Joshi received medals in National Level Karate Championship. Miss Ambika Joshi won gold medal for her Dress the Cake entry at International Hospitality Expo. Mr. Fahad Khan and Saurabh Saini won medals during NCC camp at Udaipur. Mr. Malik and team of BBA LLB bagged the best team performance in national workshop. 6 students, Ambika Kashish, Rishikesh, Shivansh, Vanshika and Kranti from School of Hospitality did internship in Qatar, Doha during FIFA World Cup. Several students from Amity Business School have gone for exchange program with Rennes School of Business, France. The university ensured placements with top corporates, including Amazon, Deloitte, PwC, EY, S&P Global, Sandvine, IBM. I'm very happy many of these placed students are sitting here in audience today. The excellent performance of our graduates over the years has increased the trust of corporates, and now even our alumni are visiting campus for recruitment. Our students were accepted by reputed universities for higher education, including at Deakin, Heriot-Watt, Lancaster, Leeds, Purdue, Nottingham, Caltech, to name a few. In terms of social connect, the university motivates the student for social services along with high quality education and research. The NSS unit organized several events like blood donation camp, cloth distribution, plantation drive, health awareness program during the year. Some glimpses can be seen in the exhibition and lobby area outside. Research, right from its inception, Amity University has given greater thirst to innovation and research. Several missions, projects, research clusters have been initiated by Honorable Founder President at Amity to network, collaborate, and create with peers globally. Recently, we have added 3 new labs with high-end equipments like bioreactor, electron microscope, GCMS, ICP-MS, HPLC, neurobiofeedback, to name a few. The university has filed 12 patents, 3 patents have been published, and 1 patent has been granted during the year. This year, university has to its credit more than 400 publications in refereed journals and in peer-reviewed proceedings, along with 300 plus Scopus listed papers. The university has currently more than 500 registered PhD scholars. Each of them has a co-guide from a reputed R&D organization, corporate or institution of repute to ensure quality. Total 137 scholars have been awarded PhD degree so far, and 36 more will be awarded today. University organized many national and international conferences during the year. A total of 6 international conferences, 24 workshops, 90 webinars, 35 expert talks, 11 FDPs, entrepreneurship camp, moot court competition, annual techno-cultural fest, orientation program, entrepreneurship summit, Stuti training program, echo our aim to provide experiential and practical education. The faculty members are not only adept in teaching and research, but they are also sought after by the industry to get training and consultancy services. This year, the faculty conducted training programs for organizations like GAIL India, AU Small Finance Bank, Union Bank of India, Patanjali, to name a few. AUR has signed 34 MOUs till date And in the recent year, some of the recent ones include Pine Biotech, Osperaceae Technicia Hochschule OTH within Germany, RMIT Australia. We are actively collaborating with our partners for student mobility and research exchange. 6 centers of excellence in the areas of positivism and happiness, ocean and atmospheric science, mycobacterial disease, Social Business Center, water studies, nanobiotechnology have been established with an aim to provide research and consultancy. To strengthen our programs, curriculum and delivery, we have constituted an industry advisory council, chaired and represented by experts from various industries. The meetings are held regularly and the curriculum is updated based on industry input. Some of the modern age programs that I talked about are basically the result of suggestions of the industry advisory council members. In few moments, we shall have the pleasure of conferring 838 degrees, which include 36 doctoral degrees. The university will also honor 67 students by awarding medals and 137 certificates in recognition of their efforts in academics and other fields. My heartiest congratulations to all the graduating students. You are standing today on the threshold of a new phase in your life. I am certain that the training of your intellect and the nurturing of your personality at this alma mater of yours will stand you in good stead in your future endeavors. I once again thank all the distinguished guests for being with us today. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Honorable Chancellor, sir, to address the audience. We all await to hear from you, sir.
The Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Amit Jain, had a very difficult task, how to brief so much of what has happened at the university, which should take more than 1 hour in less than 10 minutes. Dr. Jain, wonderful, and I'm so proud of you. I also want to acknowledge the presence online of our very honorable founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhanji. I was so happy to see him on screen, despite so many hectic activities today, and I know the amount of pressure on him of different meetings and different very important things happening. He said, I will participate in the graduation. My dear graduates, this is the love and affection that your founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhanji, has for each one of you. Let's give a big clap to our founder president. My dear graduates, this is a very special day for you and for us, and I at the outset congratulate each one of you for your remarkable achievement, for having completed the very rigorous program that you are enrolled in. I know the amount of hard work and sacrifice that it has taken to bring you to this point, and already you have embarked on a journey in your careers or further studies. To see you back after having this achievement fills me with great happiness and pride. My dear graduates, many, many congratulations to you. One thing I'm sure of, that each of you, each Amitian, will reach the greatest heights of success. You have the aptitude, you have the attitude, and at this university you have been taught behavioral science and how to take advantage of opportunities. Each one of you will go forward and help make the world a better place. But this achievement of yours today, and in the future also, each one of your successes will not be that of yours alone. In any individual success, there are many hands that prop them up, many people that support them with blessings and guidance. And first and foremost, your parents and immediate family members, many of whom are present here today, either in person, at this venue, other venues, or online, are the people who have also sacrificed day and night to bring you to where you are. For a parent or a grandparent or immediate family member, your success and happiness has been more important than their own. So my dear graduates, can we put our hands together for all the family members who have helped bring you to where you are. And I welcome यहाँ पे जो मम्मी पापा हैं, दादा दादी, नाना नानी, बहुत से परिवार वाले आए होंगे. We welcome you. You are all part also of the Amity family. In a person's life, there are two sets of people that are completely aligned with their happiness and success. One is the family members that we have just recognized. The others are the educators, the teacher and faculty members. Because if a student succeeds, only then a teacher succeeds. So I know that at this university, we have so many faculty members and staff who are day and night dedicated in following the philosophy of Amity that every child is like our own child. So Dr. Amit Jain, as Vice Chancellor, Pro VC Dr. Aseri, Professor Kothari, all the HOIs and Deans, I congratulate you for your task. My dear graduates, can you put your hands together for your faculty members, staff members, and everyone at the university? Truly, I'm proud of each one of you. Apart from the faculty members here, there is a large group of people that supports every one of the Amity universities day and night. Today, representing all of that is our great Dr. Selvamurthy. Dr. Selvamurthy is the president of the Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation and the chancellor of Amity University, Chhattisgarh. He was 40 years in DRDO, and now he is working day and night to help catalyze the research and development in science and technology at each of the Amity universities. And along with Dr. Selvamurthy, I know that online, we have hundreds of our senior people, vice chancellors and faculty members and administrators, everyone who is working for the benefit of the graduates and students at this university. So all of you online, I also am grateful to each one of you for your contribution. My dear graduates, you already have embarked on an exciting journey. And let me tell you that in the history of time, there has been no other time where the opportunities to succeed and to change the world have been greater than today. And if you look globally, there is no better place in the world to avail of opportunities than right here in India. And the people that can avail of these opportunities most are young people like you who are just beginning your careers in multiple areas. Let me define a little bit. Today, the Indian economy is at about $3.12 trillion. Within the next 5 to 8 years, at the very maximum, we will be adding another $3 trillion to the economy. After that, we should be adding $1 trillion a year to the size of our economy, which means the number of opportunities that will be created for each one of you will be tremendous. Today, we are the third largest country in terms of a unicorn base. Unicorns are private companies with $1 billion valuation and more. And as per 2022, we had about 100 unicorns with a valuation in aggregate of $300 billion and more. In the coming times, you will have the opportunity to leverage of the digital economy and of the startup economy to create your own companies, to be part of this very innovative and new startup ecosystem. In the next few years, we will in India see the biggest migration in the history of mankind into urban centers. Today in India, we have about 69 cities with a population of 1 million or more. This will grow tremendously with more than hundreds of millions of people migrating into big cities, creating opportunities for urban development, mobility, but also challenges. A city like Mumbai, in terms of its city economy, will exceed mid-sized countries like Malaysia. Each one of you will have the opportunity to try to figure out how can we make all of this sustainable. By 2030, we will be exporting about $1 trillion worth of goods. But more than that, the consumer story in India will be the biggest opportunity. And in India, we will have the largest and youngest consumer base anywhere in the world. By 2030, 40% of our energy will be non-fossil fuel. So areas like renewable energy, including hydrogen, solar, wind, will tremendously grow. It is all to say, my dear graduates, that you are sitting at a point in history and in a place where when you work hard, when you implement what you have learned within the Amity system in your programs, there is no ceiling to what you can achieve. And I am very confident of one thing, that it is Amityans, each one of you and your colleagues, that will go on to change the world for the better and to make India a better country for all of us. In this journey, you are not alone. You have a network of peers around the world to support you. The networks that you have made here at the university are so tremendous, and this will hold you in good stead throughout your life. But with campuses all over in India, as well as in London, in Dubai, in Singapore, New York, San Francisco, South Africa, Amsterdam, Uzbekistan, and more, you have a network of Amityans that you will be able to call upon and who will support you and help you in your journey as you will help them in theirs. This is a tremendous strength and benefit to you that I encourage each one of you to avail of. And in this journey, we will all be with you. As we say, your name is attached to Amity, and Amity's name is attached to yours for all times to come. And I'm sure that you will keep the name and the flag of Amity flying very high. And today, to inspire you, we have some very reputed, highly successful people who are today receiving the honoris causa degrees from your university. We have Dr. Naveen Dang. He is a household name, having founded Dr. Dang's lab, one of the foremost centers for testing and pathology in the country. He has been a pioneer doing this for 37 years when people did not fully understand what it meant. And from day one, he did it with quality. Not only is he a great doctor, a great scientist, he's a great humanitarian. We have known him for many years and seen what he has done. And a small anecdote, that during the COVID times, when testing was required by all, it was Dr. Dang, his wife, Dr. Manju Dang, his son, Arjun Dang, and his entire team who day and night worked to help society without looking at their own health, their own safety. They were out helping others. And hundreds and thousands and millions of people have benefited in this time period because of Dr. Dang and his commitment towards humanity and society. Dr. Dang, we are so proud that you are here today. You are someone that we admire greatly. We know about your great contributions to so many people, and very quietly and silently in your own way, you do tremendous things. And today you're becoming part of the Amity family through this honoris causa, and we are so proud. Dr. S.K. Varshney is here. Dr. S.K. Varshney is an incredibly important person for the country in the area of science and technology, heading up all international cooperations for the Department of Science and Technology. He spearheads personally the collaborations we have with very important countries like Germany and the United States and all the BRICS countries, but is also responsible for all dialogues we have, that what can we do together in collaboration with so many other countries to improve the output of science and technology and our outcomes for a better society. Dr. Varshney, we are so proud of you, and you are someone who is dedicated heart and soul to this area. You are a deep scientist yourself. You have done miracles in the area of geology, but your policy making and administration is something that many people admire, and we are so proud that you are here with us today. Dr. S.K. Varshney. Dr. Haribabu Srivastav ji is here. He is one of the top minds in the country in defense technology. And as all of you know, defense technology for a country like India is a very, very important aspect for our strategy and safety in times to come. Dr. Srivastav is the Director General for all of technology management across the DRDO. He has great expertise personally in the area of lasers and optics, and also a great human being, wonderful values. So, Dr. Srivastav, we are so proud that you are here with us today. and we are so proud to welcome you into the Amity family also. And Dr. Selvamurthy, you and Dr. Srivastava had a very old relationship through DRDO as well. We have a young entrepreneur today here with us who is getting an honorary professorship. So Praful Gadkeji, if you can stand up, where are you? Yes. For a lot of my graduates, you can see him as a role model. Mr. Praful is the CEO of Biome Technologies. Biome Technologies makes a triangle between farmers, industry and the corporate world, and institutions for research, trying to find solutions for agriculture, biotechnology. We are so happy to have you, Mr. Praful, also with us. And my dear graduates, you do not need to look beyond your own house to get inspiration. Our own founder president, Dr. Ashok-Chauhanji, who, as I mentioned, is here with us today. Your founder president had a dream after spending more than 30 years in Germany that the destiny of nations can only be transformed and changed through education and research. He went to Germany only with £2 in his pocket. His father was a very reputed, very honest government servant who said, all I can give you is my blessings, but go and show the world what Indians can do. And Dr. Chauhan went and built one of the biggest empires in Europe, run by an Indian, with more than 8,000 Germans reporting to him. In the unification of East and West Germany, Dr. Ashok-Chauhanji was the biggest non-German investor into East Germany, buying many large factories. And at that time, Chancellor Kohl gave a reception and said, I may have brought political union to Germany, but Dr. Chauhan, you have helped bring economic union to Germany. But with a dream to contribute to India, Dr. Chauhan said we would help through private initiative. And private universities, at a time when private universities was not a known concept, that we will contribute to the development of the nation through education. And he had a dream of Amity. And not only one university, as you know, Dr. Chauhan saw the dream that we must help the country improve its gross enrollment ratio. And we now have universities all over the country. And you are part of this network, my graduates. Founder President, we are also grateful to you. You are the person who had the vision and the dream, and everything that happens at Amity is because of you and due to you. We are also grateful that you have given opportunities to so many young people to pursue the best of education and research and training. And I would humbly request if we could hear from you, your blessings and your lines for the graduation ceremony here today, sir.
So, should I speak now?
Yes, we can hear you, Dr. John.
Great. After the speech of Dr. Asim Chauhanji, it is a very difficult job to tell something, speak something. Our Asim Chauhanji rightly told the biggest difficult job was for Dr. Amit Jain to tell within few minutes the success story. If Asimji would have asked Amit Jain how much time you need, he would have told, sir, I need 2 hours to tell the success of the researchers, students, faculty members, but he could pack it in 12 minutes or something. While listening to the speech of Asimji, I remembered one instance. Once a very senior person came to our campus, and after the speech of Asimji, that person was requested to speak. He told, can I get a photocopy of the speech of Asimji? And it can be read as my speech. So when I hear what Asimji has told all, I think there is not much to speak, not much to tell after Amit Jain has narrated. But still, I love so much my alumni. I have so much respect for the parents and guardians. So I would say to the parents and guardians that my interest is to see wise people, visionary people, far-sighted people. तो आप लोगों ने जो parents, guardians अपने बच्चों को मेरे पास भेजा है, इट इज नॉट बाय द वे, इट इज योर विजडम, ये आपकी प्लानिंग कि ये एक एमिटी ऐसा संस्थान है जहां बच्चों को खाली शिक्षा ही नहीं देते पर और सब कुछ देते हैं, वैल्यूज, संस्कार, बिहेवियरल साइंस. तो यू इंटरेस्टेड our these alumni, those who are graduating today, and it means you have a foresight. And I must tell you, there could not have been a better decision than sending your ward to Amity University, because I don't think any other university gives everything which is required to be successful life, have a blissful life, and achieve everything what you want, what you aspire for. So, my dear alumni, I would tell you that after this convocation hall, when you go out, you decide what you want to achieve in life. However big the aim is, कितना भी ऊंचा ध्येय हो, you write it on a slip. और अगर वो नहीं कर पाते हो तो it is my fault. When I did my MSc in chemistry, I started dreaming. I'll go to the West Germany and I will be the biggest non-German industrialist there. All my colleagues, student colleagues standing with me, they all left one by one. He's a daydreamer. And when I became so big, they all applied to me. I told, no, I will not take you because you don't have confidence in you. What Asimji told about my taking over the industrial houses in the East Germany, that should tell you that the Indians' brain, Indians' vision, and Indians' values and sanskars all together cannot be combined with anybody else in the world. Can you imagine that 8,000 Germans saluting me? हम लोगों को विश्वास नहीं है कि हम लोग दुनिया में सबसे बेस्ट हैं. ठीक है, कहीं पढ़ाई अच्छी होती होगी, पूरी रिसर्च अच्छी होती होगी, पर उनको क्या पता वैल्यूज एंड संस्कार क्या होती है. बहुत सी डिक्शनरी में तो लैंग्वेज में संस्कार की कोई शब्द ही नहीं है. तो माय डियर पेरेंट, जो आप लोग बैठे हुए हो, आप लोगों ने अपने बच्चों को पाला पोसा, संस्कार दिए, वैल्यूज दिए, जीन्स दिए, तो आपके जीन्स और मेरी पढ़ाई, ये एक, Dr. Lamurthy knows this is a hypersonic missile. Dr. Lamurthy had me, formerly we used to say supersonic missile. Now I say to Dr. Lamurthy, hypersonic missile. So my dear students, you are for me like a hypersonic missiles. You can achieve to any target at any distance, and only you should have high aim and mission. One day I was telling to my students that you can aim, you can aspire whatever you like. जो भी तुम चाहते हो मिल जाएगा. मैंने देखा स्टूडेंट के फेस पे एक दूसरे को देख के बड़े खुश हो रहे थे कि फाउंडर पे ने कहा कि जो कुछ चाहोगे मिल जाएगा. I told, but there is one condition. One condition. When you aspire very high, have very high aim, challenges will come, constraints will come, roadblocks will come. Doesn't matter. Nothing should stop you, my dear student. Nothing should stop you, because I have given you the capacity and capability to fight out everything. I have given you this. And when you have this from Amity, you have lived so many years in the air of Amity campus. A campus जहां मैं 15 साल पहले धूप में, मिट्टी में, पत्थरों में, shrubs with thorns घूमता था, 2-3 बार घूमता था. मैं देखा कि ये 150 एकड़ लैंड हमारे लिए आइडियल है. That's 15 years back, and then now you can see what is it. It was totally shrubs and thorns and stones. So why? Because I could see a visionary approach there. So my dear student, always have a visionary approach. मुझे क्या बनना है, क्या achieve करना है. Nowadays, the government is supporting a lot of startups. You know it. And I tell to all my alumni, to my faculty member, researchers, there is a huge amount from government to be given to startups. India is among the top countries for startup. We have our innovation index now 40. And my aim is to bring it below 10. but so much brilliance which our brain has. And if I say it, I have not heard a TED speaker, or I have not read any book, how to be highly successful, how to be a billionaire. I have done it. Therefore, I can say with confidence that my students can do it easier. मेरा तो शायद उस वक्त एमिटी में एडमिशन होता भी नहीं, but आप लोगों का हो गया, पढ़ा है, डिग्री ली है. So now when you go out, my dear parents, what a great good luck for you that you have born such children. मैं सोचता हूँ कभी कभी आप लोगों ने, आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स ने अच्छे कर्म किए होंगे जो भगवान ने सद्बुद्धि दी कि बच्चे को चौहान को इंटरेस्ट कर दो. Have you seen my people here? Have you met here? Today, have you seen that we have here Dr. Naveen Dang ji, exceptional, not only a medical expert in the medical field, but also a scientist himself. So, Dang sahab, we are so proud, glad that you could spare time. I know how busy you are. When you ring 11 o'clock, you are still working in the lab and working in your clinic and guiding people. Hari Babu, I must tell you, Hari Babu के बारे में तो मुझे बताने में 10 मिनट लगेंगे. When we saw that for India, nothing is more important than our defense power. You know the geopolitical situation, my dear students. It's very vulnerable, and we have to be self-sufficient in defense area. Then Dr. Mamurthy and myself sat together and he told what to do. We decided to start MTech in defense technology together with DRDO. DRDO will not give their hand to anybody and everybody. Hari Babu was the instrumental to tell to Dr. Satish Reddy and to the minister, good Amity and DRDO can do wonders. And we admitted 51 students in MTech defense technology the first year. Why I'm telling it? Nobody thought of that this is the area. Why? We should always think of nation building. We should also think for the development of our nation. And I would say everybody is very lucky sitting over here. Very fortunate sitting over here that you are born in India. You are born in a time when our country is on way to be the global superpower. People do not have courage to say it. They say perhaps a academic superpower. But I say to them, it can be a global superpower. My dear student, these opportunities at the moment are so tremendous. So you can achieve everything. I told startup, I will not tell more. Speak to your persons there in the campus. Here, Amit Jain ji is there. Dr. G.K. Asari sab bethe hain. S.L. Kothari, wonderful scientist. More than 10 years, I brought him to Jaipur University. He's doing wonders. He's sitting over there. You can talk to them. Professor Vinay Sharma is sitting there. Professor Saroj Bora is there. Professor Tanmay Virma ji is there. Sanjeev Paul is there. And Nitin Bharadwaj. Just to name the few. They are all available for you to fulfill your aspirations day and night. Our Professor P.B. Sharma is sitting over there. P.B. Sharma ji must be thinking, my convocation at Amity University, Haryana is on 10th February. How can I do it better? Because he was the founder, director of the Delhi College of Engineering, DCE. Then he was the first vice chancellor of the Delhi Technical University. And from there we brought him here. And he is very well known scientist, academic administrator, researcher. When I came from West Germany, first thing was I wanted to meet top people. I wanted to visit top institutions. And he was one of them to whom I went. And he gave me some thoughts about the new development of equipment and instrument. Dr. P. Sharma, I am glad. Dr. Mamurthy sitting over here. I tell him hypersonic, because the way he works, when he left after 40 years DRDO, He came to me. Sir, I was 40 years in DRDO. I created a heaven for him. Now, another 40 years, I'll be with you. Some people will be surprised, but I tell you, at Amity, my dear parents, every year you get younger. Every year you get younger because we are working for God. घर में नौकर होता है, बीमार हो जाए, तो घरवाली कहती है, अरे इसको थोड़ा बेनिफिशिया की चाय पिला दो, हेडेक को तो क्रोसिन दे दो. क्यों देती है? क्योंकि घर में उस नौकर की जरूरत है. तो to all parents, you are working definitely something in a very noble area. God needs you. God needs your children. God needs your ward. God needs my alumni. Therefore, we should think that the blessing of God, the challenges which I got in my life, if you all sitting over here put on a paper the name, the challenges which you got and multiply with 10, I alone have fought for the challenges. And now my mission is that Amity Group, Education and Research Group, will be the number one in the country. And among the top universities globally, I have got with 450 top universities worldwide MOUs. Why? Because we should learn from them. We should not say that we know everything. If we have the combination, that is why I have made an aim that within next 5 years, 10,000 of my alumni and students I'll be sending abroad for training and research. At the moment, in London, I have got 300 students and they are having training. Then they will go to Canada and USA. So, my dear student, with the sanskars of your parents, having faith in God, my wife Amita Chauhanji just passed by. She always tells to her students my formula, Bhag. She always tells, Bhag, if you remember this, my dear student, forget everything. बड़े-बड़े लेक्चर हुए होंगे, बड़ी-बड़ी बातें बताई गई होंगी, सब भूल जाओ. भाग is BHAAG. इसको याद रखना. वो भूल नहीं सकते. जब देखो चौराहे पे खड़े हुए हैं तो जहां ग्रीन लाइट हुई भाग रहे हैं, रेलवे स्टेशन पे की गार्ड झंडी ना हिला दे वहां भाग रहे हैं, एरोप्लेन पे काउंटर बंद ना हो जाए, और जब सवेरे सवेरे आते हो तो मेरी अटेंडेंस ना शॉर्ट हो जाए तो भाग रहे हैं क्लास में. तो भाग यू रिमेंबर. व्हाट इज भाग? B for behavioral science. If you have mastery on behavioral science, you can achieve everything. H for hard work. There is no alternative for hard work. E for your attitude. Your attitude is right, you can achieve everything. Next is A for ambition. A for ambition. And you should have ambition, aims. The last is G for God. So I would say to my all, Hari Babuji, Naveen Dangji, Vashneji, we are so proud, and our recipient of honorary professorship, Professor Praful, he is a researcher, a scientist, as well as also CEO. Very good combination to be a leader as well as a researcher and a scientist. So we are very glad to have you, sir, here. I will give you an example that you lead the institution, scientific industrial house research, but also you are a researcher yourself. So I would say, Asimji, my compliment to you and your people that what you have achieved in AUR is something marvelous. I must tell you in the end, I went to Mao in the Engineering College of Defense and once, and after 2 years, Asimji had addressed the chief guest in the convocation to that college. After 2 years, he addressed there. Dr. V.K. Sharma, who is my vice chancellor, he told in a lecture, his lecture was the best in the history of that college. I told him, I excuse you. You have done some blunder. Sir, why? Because 2 years back, I was the chief guest. But he said, sir, I was not there that time. So today, Asimji, I must tell you, I feel so proud because you are the torch bearer. Atul Chauhan is elder brother, the president of RBF, Asimji, and they are all born in West Germany. Then Ajit Chauhan, his aim is to be the number one globally in the online. Abhay Chauhan, who is sitting near me, Abhay, just can you show your face? Can you come here? He's you come here. A multitask expert. You give him a job, will be done. And Amol Chauhan from Harvard, he is my executive director for strategic operations. Why I'm telling it, and my daughter Sapna is running so many schools. So why God gave me these children in Germany? Because God wants that we through Amity change the world. And for that, my alumni, I need you all. I need my all parents, that we together change the world. This is the slogan of my Chancellor Atul Chauhanji. We change the world, and for that I bless you all. I greet you all, and my alumni. Whenever you have any problem, you can even directly write to CMG or Amit Jain or anybody. That I had faith in that day that we will do everything, but we are not coming ahead. You just write us. We'll show you the way, and we'll let you achieve everything. So CMG, Amit Ji, thank you very much.
Great, wonderful. Big clap for Founder President. We're so grateful that you have given so much of your time. And I'm also grateful to the many people online. Founder President mentioned a few names, but our chairperson, Dr. Amita Chauhanji, who is an amazing administrator and great leader in her own right, she is there. And all the trustees mentioned. I think Mr. Ajay Chauhan may also be online. He was planning to be here today in person, but it is his daughter's birthday also today. Divya Chauhanji may be online, and all the others. I cannot see from here at the moment, but if you're online, I will get the list later on and message you. But my grateful thanks that you have participated for the graduates here today. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chancellor, sir, for the enthusiasm and motivation you impart through your inspirational words. We are also thankful for the gracious presence of Honorable Founder President, sir, who has joined us in the virtual mode.
Thank you, Founder President, sir, and thank you, Chancellor, sir. May I request Honorable Chancellor and Vice Chancellor to please come forward for the conferment of degree of science honoris causa.
May I request Professor S.L. Kothari, Vice President ASTIF and Distinguished Professor, to present the esteemed recipient of degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
But let's bring Dr. Dang in front of us.
Sure.
Is it for Dr. Dang? You're reading for?
For Dr. Kang.
Yes, Dr. Dang,
Dang.
please come forward.
Honorable Founder President, sir, Honorable Chancellor, sir, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the distinguished Dr. Naveen Dang. Dr. Naveen Dang is a highly acclaimed medical professional with over 37 years of rich and diverse experience and exemplary work in leading quality-driven clinical laboratory operations. He holds an MD Medical Microbiology from the prestigious PGIMER Chandigarh and MBBS from University College of Medical Sciences, Delhi. Incepted in the year 1988, Dr. Dang Laboratory is one of the leading laboratories offering premium quality medical testing services matching global standards. In the initial years of his professional journey, Dr. Dang worked with PGIMER Chandigarh and AIIMS New Delhi as in charge tuberculosis lab, besides participating actively in other functions of the department. He is an active and passionate medical microbiologist, participating in many initiatives for tuberculosis control and has made an immense contribution in the field of laboratory medicine. He is the founder member and governing council member of IPAQT, Initiative for Promoting Affordable and Quality TB Tests, a private sector initiative along with non-profit groups to facilitate the delivery of all WHO endorsed TB tests available at affordable prices in the private sector. He represented the private sector in the RNTCP program of Government of India to bridge the gap between the private and public sectors. He was invited by the US Ambassador to India for discussions on a TB-free India by 2025. He is on the advisory board of the Global Coalition Against TB. He is an active member of the expert group on tuberculosis prevention and control, National Forum on Tuberculosis. He has also delivered several guest lectures at various forums. He has been recognized for his services and honored with the prestigious Dr. B.C. Roy Award, Dr. B.C. Roy National Award by the President of India in the year 2009. He was awarded Vishisht Chikitsa Ratan Award on the occasion of Doctors' Day on 1st July 2014 for outstanding contributions in the field of medicine and service to mankind. Dr. Dang. Thank you.
May I request the Honorable Chancellor to please confer upon Dr. Naveen Dang the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
May I now request distinguished Dr. Naveen Dang to deliver the acceptance speech.
Thank you very much, Amity Group of Universities. My thanks to my dear friend and elder brother, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, Dr. Asim Chauhan, and Professor Amit Jain, whom I had the privilege of meeting only today, but I've heard so much about you before. It is indeed an honor, and I stand totally humbled before you all. When I'm sitting on the chair here, I had not planned to speak more than these 2 lines. But the presence of Dr. Chauhan, both Dr. Ashok Chauhan and Dr. Asim Chauhan, has prompted me to take 2 minutes, just 2 minutes of the time. First, Dr. Chauhan, I have not become today a member of the Amity family. I've been a member of the Amity family since the mid-1980s when I met Dr. Ashok Chauhan for the first time. I just remembered a story, a short story, which I related to Dr. Chauhan in 1986, if I'm correct. Dr. Chauhan, can you hear me, please? Dr. Chauhan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. It was really 1986. Absolutely right.
For a cup of coffee.
Right.
And that time, I told Dr. Chauhan the story of the curious case of 7 rupees. I think most of you would have heard the name of the great physicist, Dr. C.V. Raman. Dr. C.V. Raman was the first Indian Nobel laureate. He got the Nobel Prize in the year 1930 on the subject, I think it was diffraction of light, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Raman, after retirement, decided to open his own research institute. For that, he required a new staff. So he advertised for employing new young physicists. When the advertisement went out, naturally lots of youngsters wanting to work with the great Nobel laureate applied for it. Hundreds of applications came and they were scrutinized. And in the end, the 5 were shortlisted, as is usually the case. The story, mind you, Dr. Chauhan, if you remember, I've told you before. 5 were shortlisted, and all these 5 were interviewed personally by Dr. C.V. Raman. It was indeed an honor even to be called as those 5 to be interviewed. Out of those 5, there were only 3 posts of physicists. 3 were selected, and 2 were not, obviously. It was a Saturday. Next morning, when Dr. C.V. Raman was taking a walk in his garden, he saw a young man standing out there. He recognized the man as one of those physicists whom he had rejected one day before. The young man walked up to him. Dr. Raman asked him that, is there any problem, son? He said, no, sir, there's no problem at all. The reason why I'm standing out here is that yesterday when I was given my allowance, I was given 7 rupees extra than what I was entitled to. As today is Sunday, the office is closed and I don't know what to do. So I went out there and I told the person to take back 7 rupees. He said, aaj to chutti hai. So you keep the 7 rupees and enjoy. I will not keep the 7 rupees as they do not belong to me. Dr. Raman asked him that you have to come out here to return the 7 rupees. The young man said, yes, sir. Took out the 7 rupees from his pocket and gave to Dr. Raman. Dr. Raman took those 7 rupees and started walking away, but then stopped, turned back, and told the young man, his son, come and meet me tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. again. The young man was quite thrilled because he had got one more chance to be with the great scientist. Next morning, when he went and met Dr. Raman told him, the son, you may have failed the test in physics, but you have passed the test in honesty. And so I will create one new post for you and you can join immediately. This scientist worked with Dr. Raman, migrated to USA, and he himself got Nobel Prize in 1983. This scientist was no other than Dr. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Right. And he wrote a book in which he attributed his success to those 7 rupees which he returned back to Dr. Raman. So that is why I call this the curious case of 7 rupees. Yes. So I'm trying to tell you, my friends, is that if you lack in knowledge, that can be compensated by hard work, right, mentoring, by teaching, by learning, but your value system has to be correct. And that's what reiterated even by Einstein, who said, success is not success what is seen in the eyes of the others. Success has to lie in the value systems. And these same lines, again, I go back and tell you that have a dream. Young children, young students, have a dream and make that dream your focus. Live that dream, think that dream, work toward that dream. Let that dream be a part of the heart, of a brain, of every organ of a body, and you shall definitely succeed. And my children, सपने लेना का ही मत छोड़ना. सपने लेना तो बहुत जरूरी है. जब मैं डॉक्टर चौहान को 1986 में मिला था, जब मैं सिर्फ 30 साल का ही था, और चौहान भी बहुत जवान थे, मैं एक 2-व्हीलर में मिलने गया था, तो इन्होंने मेरे से यही बात कही थी कि मुझे नवीन प्यार से बोलते थे, डॉक्टर डांग तो बाद में बना मैं, आप सपने ले रहे हो, मैं भी सपने ले रहा हूँ. हम दोनों के सपने जैसे हम सोचते थे साकार हुए, लेकिन और आगे चले ही जाएंगे. इसलिए मैं धन्यवाद हूँ आप सबका कि आप सब लोग यहाँ पर हैं, लेकिन आपकी बात, सपने जरूर लीजिए, सपने देखना मत बंद करिए. थैंक यू.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and Shri H.V. Srivastav to please come forward for the conferment of degree of science honoris causa.
May I request Professor Vinay Sharma, Dean Research, to present the esteemed recipient of degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Honorable Founder President, sir, Honorable Chancellor, sir, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. I present to you the distinguished Shri Hari Babu Srivastav. Shri Hari Babu Srivastav is an outstanding scientist and is currently working as Director General, Technology Management. Prior to this, he was the Director of Laser Science and Technology Center, Metcalfe House, New Delhi, where he was spearheading various technology and product development initiatives in the area of high power sources, laser spectroscopy, and laser countermeasures. He was the director of electronics and computer science at DRDO headquarters during 2013 to 14 and supported ECS cluster labs in techno management of their projects and activities. He started his career in DRDO at Instruments Research and Development Establishment, Dehradun, as Scientist B in August 1984. He was appointed head of Servo Systems Division of IRDE on 1st April 2000, upgraded to the position of Chief Designer of Fire Control System Design Center in January 2008, and rose to the position of Group Director of the Fire Control Systems Group in July 2012. He is an alumnus of IIT Roorkee and IIT Kanpur. He has authored and co-authored many technical papers in various national and international refereed journals and seminar and conference proceedings, apart from numerous internal DRDO reports. He has co-edited a monograph on night vision and electro-optics technology review. He is a life member of Optical Society of India and Instrument Society of India. He is also a former Joint Secretary of the National Executive of ISOI. He is a recipient of DRDO Cash Prize, DRDO Group Technology Award, and Laboratory Group Technology Award. Thank you.
May I request the Honorable Chancellor to please confer upon Shri H.P. Srivastav the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
After this, we'll take one photograph. One photo, you can come on your side. Yes. Son, quickly come for a photograph. Quickly come.
May I now request distinguished Shri H.P. Srivastav to deliver the acceptance speech.
Honorable Founder President and Chairman Amity Group of Universities and Educational Institutions, Dr. Ashok Chauhanji, Honorable Chancellor Amity University Rajasthan and Additional President of the Foundation and the Executive Council of Amity University Rajasthan, Dr. Ashim Chauhanji, Honorable President Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation, Dr. W. Selvamurthy ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Rajasthan, Professor Amit Jain ji, my other members who are sitting here, Dr. Dan, Dr. Vasne, Dr. Praful. सबसे पहले मैं आप सबको बधाई देना चाहता हूं और धन्यवाद भी देना चाहता हूं इस दीक्षांत समारोह में हमें बुलाने के लिए और हमें इसका एक पार्ट बनाने के लिए. थैंक यू सो मच. Distinguished faculty members and alumni members of Amity, it's a great occasion for all of you and for all of us who are sitting on the dais here. Dear graduates and ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, let me thank you and the Amity University for bestowing this honor on me. Let me confess that I am extremely humbled by this gesture. Let me also acknowledge that God has been very kind to me. He gave me an opportunity to be an alumni of the oldest engineering institution of Asia, IIT Roorkee. And when I did my MTech, IIT Kanpur was number 1. And today when I am becoming an Amitian, the Amity is the oldest and perhaps the best university, private university in the country. Thank you so much. Amity is an example of how a single man's determination can change countrywide educational system. Dr. Chauhan has demonstrated that a single man's passion for perfection can impact not only India's educational system, but also many more countries in Asia, Africa, Europe, and America. His quest for quality has made Amity a leading name in innovation and patents duly recognized by Government of India. हिंदी में एक कहावत है कि अकेला चना भार नहीं फोड़ सकता. But here is a man who has single-handedly done it, transformed the whole system. There is no doubt that Dr. Ashok Chauhan is a towering figure. Dr. Ashim Chauhan ji, the Honorable Chancellor of University, is also a shining star, following the footsteps of his illustrious father. Dear graduates, there is a lot to learn from them, from both of them. Taking right decisions at right times, building organizations, delegating, monitoring, doing everything with passion, long-term vision, while not losing the sight of great details, quality consciousness, and I can keep on adding a number of qualities. We need to inculcate all these qualities in all of us, in our lives. Dear students, Honorable President of Amity might have taken any other direction when he came back from Germany. But he chose the educational system. Did you ever wonder why he chose that? Because he realized that the education has the potential to turn an ordinary person into a good human being with the skills and expertise. A value-based education system has potential to change the whole society, the way we do our everyday business and we conduct ourselves in life. And teachers have huge responsibility to create enlightened humans from the youngsters. I am sure Professor Jain, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, along with Amity faculty, is conscious of this fact and is doing all that is required to be done. And I must assure that all of us who are sitting here are in support of you. Wherever you want to take any help from us, we are always there for you. Dear students, when you are enlightened, you do good for the society. And the goodness of society is then attracted towards you. I can see this personified in the bond between Dr. Selvamurthy and Dr. Chauhan. After completing distinguished service in DRDO, and you were told 40 years, in DRDO, for the nation through DRDO, Dr. Selvamurthy has contributed immensely to Amity system with utmost humility. He has also been a bridge between Amity and DRDO, guiding both sides in their pursuits of excellence. Thank you, sir, for being there. Humility, modesty, innocence, patience, uprightness, service of the teacher, purity, steadfastness, self-control. There are so many traits that are worth emulating from you, sir. And while learning all these attributes, we must always be grateful to God. And parents and teachers are walking gods and goddesses for us in this world. Dear students, my sincere advice to you will be to pay attention to their advices. Parents are the only people in the world who want their children to do better than them. As you grow older, you will realize that the contribution of your parents and your family is immense in your achievements. A small public acknowledgement will bring so much happiness in their life, which in turn will give you happiness. I am acknowledging this in front of you. Whatever I am, It is all due to the blessings of my parents in early in my life, and later on when I got married through my parent in-laws as well. The family plays a huge role in how you shape up in the society or in your career. In my younger days, I used to be away from my base station to many non-accessible areas. There were no telephones or mobiles in those days. We were not even allowed to write letters, lest we disclose our location and the work that we are doing. So leaving a young wife with a child and a toddler for months together was not an easy task, neither for me nor for them. My wife and the then toddler are sitting in front of you. It is not that they did not face problems, but they never complained. If they had complained, perhaps I will not be standing here today. So thank you, Surabhi, and thank you, Anirudh. And of course, my daughter who is not here, Akriti, and their spouse, Shalini and Mayank. So today I am a father-in-law and a grandfather. I'm somebody's brother and somebody's brother-in-law. We encourage each other in whatever passion each one of us may have. We have been a family of government servants traditionally, but my son decided to take a plunge to be an entrepreneur, like what Dr. Chauhan did many decades ago. I hope and I pray for your blessings for Anirudh to scale the same heights as Dr. Chauhan has done. Dear students, what I want to convey to you is this. Everything will not go always as you would want. Difficulties and problems will come in your career, in your way. Disappointments and dejections will happen. But these are temporary things in life. You are graduating to face real world challenges, to make the world a better place to live, to make sure that no one else will undergo the same pain that you have gone through. Dr. Kalam once said, and I quote, "When we tackle obstacles, we find hidden results of courage and resilience we did not know we had. It is only when we are faced with failures do we realize that the resources are always within us. We only need to find them and move on with our life." Unquote. All the resources are there. We only need to identify our strengths and move forward. I am sure you have heard this saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. But how do they do that? By doing something that is out of box. I want to give you an example, and this is just an illustration, not that everybody will get that kind of thing. In my younger days, when I was scientist C or scientist D, I fell foul of my boss. And it does happen sometimes because his way of working, your way of working may not match. His ideas of implementation may not match your ideas of implementation. So all that happens. So I fell foul of my boss and I was stripped of my main design core activity. So instead of sitting and mourning, I utilized my free time for writing a book. It took about 6 months' time, and the result, the book became a reference book for all the designers in my office. That is IRD at that time. Even today, a new entrant is given that book to understand how to design a line of sight stabilization system. My boss restored my responsibilities. The project was named, sir, you may remember, IGMS at that time for main battle tank, integrated gunner's main sight for main battle tank Arjun. IGMS became a huge success. It changed the total technology landscape of the country, transitioning from analog fire control system to digital fire control system and software-driven system. The variant of that technology are now employed in ships, UAVs, submarines, land vehicles, and unmanned systems, and so on. The message is, build an organization that has the capability and capacity to enable its members to excel. Think out of box and utilize your time gainfully. I could do all this because of my organization, DRDO, provided me all the enablement that was required to excel. I bow my head to this great organization, DRDO. Distinguished faculty members and students, we are the 5th largest economy. This was also illustrated by Honorable Chancellor. We are the 5th largest economy today in the world. We are aspiring to become 3rd largest by 2025. And we have a dream to become a developed country by 2047. That means an economy of something like 35 to 45 trillion US dollars. The demography of the country has to play a major role in this. The younger population, those in the age bracket of 20 to 40, have a special responsibility because they will reap the benefits of developed India. Make sure that you make a positive contribution to the economy and the society at large. And now a couple of last pieces of advice, which in my opinion are utmost important for your life. While doing all this and all that is required to be a successful man or a woman, do inculcate a few hobbies. Hobbies give you time to talk to yourself. Find a time to sing a song or play a game or an instrument, write a poetry, watch a bird chirping, watch the sun or the moon rising, a river flowing, visit a temple, listen to a religious discourse, talk to your parents, siblings, anything that interests you, or a casual walk, anything that interests you. If you can do that once a day, fantastic. Once a week is also all right. Even once in a month also will do. The long and short is keep the child in you. And second is spend some time with your grandparents. If you stay with them, else make a phone call daily. If you are not lucky to have your grandparents, take care of an elderly person or any elderly for that matter. If that is also not possible, help a needy person as often as you can. Daily, weekly, monthly, whatever suits you. Avoid one expensive meal in a hotel. Instead, donate that amount to a cause. And I must tell you, philanthropy is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with the wealth that you may have. English में कहते हैं, a stitch in time saves 9. Can you be that stitch in the society? Just think about it. And lastly, it's mainly for boys. Respect women. All of them, whether they belong to your family or outside your family. Those that are in your life and those that are not. We are, men are, because women are. Believe me, all these things will enhance your happiness index. And happy minds are the most creative minds. Happiness will enhance your creativity and positive creation will enhance your happiness. So it's a cycle. In the Mahabharata, I'm coming to the end. In the Mahabharata, after preaching सारे 18 अध्याय गीता के पढ़ाने के बाद, सुनाने के बाद, Krishna said to Arjun, and I am just putting that in English, I have imparted you the highest wisdom, the secret of secrets. You may imbibe the wisdom and do what you may think right. Unquote. Your own decisions to do right is important. So decide your path in life, do whatever suits you best. I again quote Dr. Kalam. He was asked once, what is success? And it's very important to see what he answered. Success is when your signature becomes autograph. So go ahead, the students, choose your path of success and turn your signatures into autographs. My best wishes to all of you and of course to the Amity University, Rajasthan, and in particularly the Amity system. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I request Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. S.K. Varshney to come forward for the conferment of degree of Science honoris causa.
May I request Professor Saroj Bohra, Director, Amity Law School, to present the esteemed recipient of degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Honorable Founder President, Sir, Chancellor, Sir, and Vice Chancellor, Sir, I present to you the distinguished Shri Sanjeev Kumar Varshney, who is head of the International Scientific Cooperation in the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. He is facilitating international scientific cooperation from the Department of Science and Technology with its bilateral, multilateral, and regional scientific partners. He is co-chair in Indo-German and Indo-US Science and Technology Centers, member Board of Directors of a private limited company, Global Innovation and Technology Alliance, and his member governing council of the US India Education Foundation and International Advanced Research Center of Power Meteorology. He is the Indian focal point for the BRICS Working Group on Science and Technology. He has worked as a counselor SNT with Embassy of India in Moscow to facilitate bilateral scientific cooperation between India and Russia. He did his master's in geology from Aligarh Muslim University with university medal for obtaining first position, and was awarded with his doctorate degree from the Delhi University on Himalayan river systems, sedimentation, diagenetic and tectonic modifications. He was also awarded Dr. D.N. Vadia Research Fellowship. He is the Life Fellow of Geological Society of India, Bangalore, Nepal Geological Society, Kathmandu, and member and International Association of Sedimentologists, Oxford, UK. Thank you.
May I request the Honorable Chancellor to please confer upon Dr. S.K. Varshney the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa. May I now request distinguished Dr. S.K. Varshney
Professor Kothari, quickly come for a photo.
May I now request distinguished Dr. S.K. Varshney to deliver the acceptance speech.
It's a moment of some emotions and joy, and my deepest thanks for this prestigious honorary doctorate. Amity is one of the finest universities in India and a leading research center. It is India's #1 not-for-profit private university with world-class infrastructure. And this conferment is an honor to me. I'm humbled. My special thanks to Dr. Ashok Chauhan ji, President and Chairman of the Amity Group of University and also Founder President, Dr. Asim Chauhan ji, Chancellor, Rajasthan University, and Additional President of the National World Education Foundation, Executive Council of the Amity University, who decided to give me this honor. And my special thanks to Dr. Selva Murthy, President, Amity Science and Innovation Foundation, and Dr. Amit Jain, Vice Chancellor of the university. I also take this opportunity to thank all those who contributed in making me what I am today. This includes all my gurus, my teachers at school, college, universities, mentors at workplace, my family and friends who stood by me during my thick and thin. So many times, even when you don't have confidence of delivering something, it's your family which makes you believe you can. And parents, spouse, and children play a very, very important role, and I'm thankful to each one of them. I would also like to congratulate my fellow graduates who are getting their degrees. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to your parents. I think a lot has been said about the parents. Now you get into, go to the world and apply the knowledge, because university degree is only beginning of your journey. In fact, true knowledge comes from the personal experience and conviction of action. And knowledge grows when it is shared with others. In fact, it is one of few things I know of that grows when it is shared. And like water becomes putrid if it is allowed to stagnate. So even knowledge becomes stagnant if you are not sharing it. It may seem to you that there are not many opportunities today, especially those kind of opportunities which your parent had. Today's world, if we see the TV today or newspaper, read the newspaper today, we find world is full of rage and madnesses, the intolerance, the fanaticism, the popularization of belief makes future less bright. But I must tell you, you are not the first to feel that way. Even your parents had the same time, or even when I was young, getting my graduation, I felt that the opportunities are rather limited. But then it is time, as been mentioned by others, that we need to find opportunities. If we talk about our own country, our motherland, India, there are many challenges. And each challenge provides us a new opportunities. And it is our time to shape up our motherland, stand up and offer our technology solutions to several communities across the world who are facing similar challenges. And I would like to attribute to some of the challenges which we are facing. First of all, as you know, today, India is number one in terms of population. And what is happening that we need to worry about food for our population in time to come. Two other processes are happening, industrialization and urbanization, which are eating away agricultural land and agricultural workforce. So at a time when our population is increasing, agricultural land and agricultural workforce is getting reduced. We need to worry. We need to take appropriate action. We need to offer technology solutions. We should go for vertical farming. We should reduce our post-harvest losses, which are something about 30% when we are talking about from farm to our dining table. And even on dining table, there are losses. So many times we are not consuming the food we have taken on the plate. And this is criminal waste. We need to improve our packing technology. We need to improve shelf life of our food products. So many things we can do, but we are required to do because there is a constant erosion of agricultural land, agricultural workforce, and number of mouths to be fed are increasing. Second challenge could be the healthcare. Dr. Dang mentioned about the difficult situations in some part of the country which are remotely located, inaccessible. And people need to travel miles and miles to get a simple test done if they have got a particular disease. Now, is that the time or we need to address? You see, India has become home to 5-star hospitals where we are attracting patients from Europe, patients from America to get treated. But we cannot offer those facilities for our common man. So it is time we should work out better solutions. Our medicines should be cheap, economical, affordable. Our treatment system should be affordable. And of course, there are government initiatives, but then each one of us need to work out simpler formulations, affordable formulation, which our people could afford. Third challenge which I see is of environment. Of course, you are lucky to live in Jaipur. I live in Delhi, which becomes a difficult place to breathe in during the winters. Of course, each area has got its own challenges. Somewhere water is not good quality, somewhere air is not good quality, and somewhere the food and vegetables which we are getting are not nutritious. So environment becomes a major challenge. And also we are passing through the phase of climate change. So it is a double responsibility, double problem, which we have to see and then work it out. Energy is another challenge. India is an energy deficient country, and we were initially banking on hydrocarbon based energy, but then we need to change it, not change, but we need to add on our resources, and now we are working on nuclear energy, renewable energies. And idea is tomorrow we'll have a country where we can have smart grids, where we can have both way transactions of energy. Friends, challenges are many. These are few things which I said, but main thing is that each one of us need to work out on those challenges and also offer these challenges, how we can provide the answers, and global community is waiting for us. Also, I must say that when you are starting your career, don't feel nervous. Of course, so many speakers have said about the challenges in the initial phases, rejections, and those kind of things. But remember, each one of us has got some skill set, some strength. That is something you need to utilize. I'll tell you an example from the jungle. Why lion is called king? Lion is not the fastest, it is cheetah. Lion is not the tallest, it is giraffe. Lion is not the wisest, it is fox. Lion is not the heaviest, it is elephant. But lion is king. And why it is king? Because lion believes in itself. Lion feels anything that walks or moves is his food, and so he makes the attempts. Lion is not afraid of any other animal in the jungle. So my point, simple point is, please don't get envious of someone else's strength. Count on your own strength and do it with full passion, and I'm sure you can make it. So I would urge, in the spirit of being a true Amityan, while you follow your values, your skill set, let us all commit to make India a place where world could see us with a sense of pride, and for that all of us are required to do our bit. Good wishes to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir.
One word for my alumni. My dear alumni, there would not be anybody else better than Dr. Varshney if you want to go abroad for studies, research and training. Just take guidance from him, advice from him, and handholding from him. I have known him. Nobody knows as good as he knows. If any student, anybody wants to go abroad, he will make it possible. And Sir Kothari ji, we will have a lecture from him online for your university. So those who are aspiring to go abroad, we should listen him and then follow him and pursue with him. Varshney ji, please help my students, my alumni. Please help them. Wonderful.
May I now request Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor and Dr. Praful Gadge to come forward for the conferment of the honorary professorship.
May I request Professor Tanaya Verma, Director, Amity School of Architecture and Planning, to present the esteemed recipient of the honorary professorship.
Honorable Founder President, sir, Honorable Chancellor, sir, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the distinguished Dr. Praful Gadge. Dr. Praful Gadge is CEO and Principal Scientist at Biome Technologies Private Limited. He is one of the well-known scientists, entrepreneur, and industrial advisor in the field of agriculture biotechnology. He has obtained his doctorate in biochemistry in the area of protonics of plant-pest interaction and has several high-value research publications to his credit. One of his articles was published in the special issue on eco-agriculture in May 2021, along with the article of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Shri Purushottam Rupal, Union Minister of State and Agriculture. He is a member of IFOMA Organics International and actively consulting more than 120 companies worldwide. He is also engaged in the collaborative research with industry of Netherlands, UK, US, Germany, and Israel. He is passionately working for financial sustainability and for the farmer through technology-based approach in the agriculture sector through his startup Biome Technologies Ahmednagar. Dr. Praful expertises in innovative product, process development, and industrial problem solving. He has provided several commercial viable strategies to agriculture industry for plant protection and high productivity through chemical-free, biological, and eco-friendly approach. He is providing consultancy in agrochemical awareness mission of Maharashtra and Meghalaya government. Thank you.
May I request Honorable Chancellor to please confer upon Dr. Praful Gadge the honorary professorship. By honoring Dr. Praful Gadge, Amity University, Rajasthan aims at a long-cherished association with him and will seek guidance and inspiration for the faculty as well as the students of Amity School of Architecture and Planning in strategic and thirst areas of national and international importance.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have the presentation of the doctoral degrees, conferment of postgraduate and undergraduate degrees, awards and medals for the class of 2022.
We first request the recipients of the doctoral degrees to come forward and receive their PhD degrees. After receiving the degree, the recipients are requested to be seated back on their respective seats.
May I request Honorable Chancellor, sir, and Vice Chancellor, sir, to please come forward for conferment for the distribution of the PhD degrees.
Will you help us give out of the PhD?
May I request Ms. Urvi Pawar, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in biotechnology, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Professor S.L. Kothari and her co-guide is Professor Kanjaksha Ghosh from Surat Raktadan Kendra and Research Center, Surat.
May I request Ms. Isha Khanna, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in law, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Dr. Rajni Parmar, and her co-guide is Professor Dr. Aradhna Parmar from Maharshi Arvind University, Jaipur.
May I request Mr. Hariom, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in physics, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. He performed his research work under the guidance of Dr. Deep Shikha Rathore, and his co-guide is Dr. Ranveer Kumar from Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University, Madhya Pradesh.
May I request Mr. Gopalam Sultania, who has been awarded the degree of PhD in law, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. He performed his research work under the guidance of Professor Dr. Saroj Bohra, and his co-guide is Dr. Nidhi Gupta from NLU Jodhpur.
May I request Ms. Anusha R, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in food technology, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Dr. Jyoti Prabha Bishnoi, and her co-guide is Professor Salim Siddiqui from Sharda University, Greater Noida.
May I request Ms. Kumavat Kumari Mamta Nathuram, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in biotechnology, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Dr. Hemant Kumar Daima, and her co-guide is Professor Nirish from University of Zululand.
May I request Mr. Hussain Abid Rizvi, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in French, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. He performed his research work under the guidance of Dr. Deepa Chakrabarti, and his co-guide is Professor Nilanjan Chakrabarti from Vishwabharati Shantiniketan.
May I request Mr. Rajkumar Kaushik, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in electrical engineering, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. He performed his research work under the guidance of Dr. Pramod Kumar Bhatt, and his co-guide is Dr. Om Prakash Mehra from RVPM Jaipur.
May I request Mr. Shivam Jam, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in English, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. He performed his research work under the guidance of Dr. Manoj Kumar, and his co-guide is Dr. Jaipal from VNIT Nagpur.
May I request Ms. Preeti Chaube, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in mathematics, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Professor Dr. Upendra Mishra, and her co-guide is Dr. Dhirendra Pratap Singh from RBCET, UP.
May I request Ms. Baby Sharma, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in biotechnology, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Professor Vinay Sharma, and her co-guides are Professor Nilima Kumari from Banastali Vidyapeeth and Professor Shruti Mathur from Amity University, Rajasthan. May I request Mr. Saeed Asa Mehboob Bukhari. He performed his research work under the guidance of Dr. Mamta Jain.
May I request Ms. Taylor Gomti Ben Amit Kumar, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in mathematics, to come forward to receive the doctoral degree. She performed her research work under the guidance of Dr. Ravi Shankar Dubey, and co-guide is Dr. Vinod Gill.
Ms. Meenu Khan, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in physics. Thank you.
You can announce the next.
May I request Mr. Vinod, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in mass communication.
May I request Mr. Sachin Bansal, who is being awarded PhD degree in chemical engineering.
Ms. Jaya Gupta, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in computer science and engineering.
Mr. Manvendra Narayan Mishra, who's been awarded degree of PhD in mathematics.
Mr. Gulshan Kumar, who's being awarded the degree of PhD in environmental sciences. Ms. Pragya Vaishnav, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in Information Technology.
Mr. Ritesh Dhanare, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in Computer Science and Engineering.
Mr. Mukul Saxena, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in Biotechnology.
Ms. Kanika Bhargava, Ms. Kanika Bhargav, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in microbiology.
Ms. Vibha Soni, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in management.
Mr. Bhavesh Devra, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in mechanical engineering.
Ms. Honoria Sampson, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in management. Shafayat Hussain Bhatt, who is being awarded the degree of PhD in English. Anjali Pachauri.
May I now request the registrar to present the recipients of PhD degrees.
All the recipients of PhD degrees are requested to stand on their seats and hold their degrees open before the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor.
Honorable Chancellor and Vice Chancellor, sir, may I have your permission to present before you the recipients who have successfully completed the requirement for the award of PhD degrees. Sir, I present before you the PhD degree recipients and request you that the PhD degree for which they have individually qualified be conferred upon them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor and Chairperson of Amity University, Rajasthan, I hereby confer upon you the PhD degree for which you have individually qualified and charge you that word indeed you prove yourselves worthy of it. Congratulations.
We also have Ms. Anjali Pachauri, who is receiving PhD degree in microbiology.
So, Anjali, by the virtue vested in me, by the authority vested in me as a Chancellor and Chairperson of Amity University, Rajasthan, I hereby confer upon you the PhD degree for which you have individually qualified and charge you that you, in word and deed, prove yourself worthy of it. Okay. Yeah.
May I now request the registrar to present the recipients of the class of 2022 for the conferment of postgraduate and undergraduate degrees.
Honorable Chancellor and Vice Chancellor, sir, may I have your permission to present before you the graduates of the class of 2022 who have successfully completed the requirement for award of degrees. All recipients present here in the auditorium and parallel venues in the campus, please rise and place your right hand over your chest. Please rise. And place your right hand over the chest, please. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I present before you 802 graduates who are present and also in absentia of the class of 2022 and request that the academic degree for which they have individually qualified be conferred upon them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor and Chairperson of Amity University, Rajasthan, I hereby confer upon you the academic degree for which you have individually qualified and charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of it.
Keep standing, please. All recipients will now take the pledge. Right hand on your chest and take the pledge of your respective degrees by repeating after me. I do hereby solemnly pledge that I shall, in thought, word, and deed, endeavor to be worthy of the degree conferred on me and bring laurels to my alma mater. All the recipients may now take their seats.
The university awards gold, silver, and bronze medals to students securing first, second, and third ranks in their respective programs.
We now present before you
Yes, yes. Dr. Dang and Dr. Haribabu Srivastav have to rush for other engagements, but we're so grateful to them for having come and given their time and their wisdom to us today. A big round of applause for our two guests. Yes.
The university awards gold, silver, and bronze medals to students securing first, second, and third ranks in their respective programs.
Presenting the medalist from BTech Computer Science and Engineering program, Chelsea Agarwal receiving the gold medal,
Ms. Ashima Chopra receiving the silver medal,
Siddharth Dangra receiving the bronze medal. Winning the medal from BLLB program, Vaibhav Soni is receiving the gold medal.
Sampurna Adak is receiving the silver medal,
And Shivendra Singh Chauhan gets the bronze medal. Presenting before you the medalist from BALB program, Kanika Wadhwani receives the gold medal. Vidisha Kaul receives the silver medal. The medalist from LLM Corporate Law, Monica Gupta receives the gold medal. Thank you. Monica Gupta receiving the gold medal, Neha Mittal receiving the silver medal, LLM Corporate Law, and Riddhi Mukesh Mehta receiving the bronze medal.
From LLM Criminal Law, Ms. Devika Bainda receives the gold medal. Arman Thapa received the silver medal, and Aman Kumar received the bronze medal.
LLM Constitutional Law, the gold medal goes to Vibha Gunjal. Bharti Chauhan receives the silver medal, and the bronze medal goes to Priya Verma.
From the program, from the program of BTech Biotechnology, Mr. Adish Rawat receives the gold medal. Ms. Ara Malika received the silver medal.
From the program BTech Food Tech, Kriti Khandelwal received the gold medal. The silver medal goes to Nishtha Gaur.
From the program of MSc Food Technology, we have Mr. Aditya Rudra receiving the gold medal. The silver medal is received by Ms. Irina Mishra.
BSc Honors Biotechnology, Vikas Pandey receives the gold medal. The silver medal goes to Neetu Singh Thakur. From the program BGMC, Tejaswini Sharma from BGMC receives the gold medal. The silver medal goes to Ria Chaube, BGMC program. And the bronze medal goes to Kartikeya Jha. From the program BSc ANVG, Priyanshu Bhaumik receives the gold medal. Shivi Bakshi receives the silver medal. Masters in JMC, Ojasvi Singh receives the gold medal. Saitrik Chakravarti from MSc Cybersecurity receives the gold medal. The silver medal goes to Shivangi Singh.
Shivangi Singh, as of now, is working with Ernst & Young in Bangalore. And her father, Mr. Arjun Singh, is here to receive the medal on her behalf.
MPhil in Clinical Psychology, Anjali Jain receives the gold medal. Shaurish Sharma receives the gold medal. MPhil Clinical Psychology, BA Honors Applied Psychology, Anupriya Naruka receives the gold medal. Akshita receives the silver medal. BBA, Bhumika Khandelwal receives the gold medal. Jaya Chauhan receives the silver medal. Bachelors of Commerce, Ruchita Purohit receives the gold medal and Isha Jain receives the silver medal.
We have Ms. Anubha Pathak, the recipient of the gold medal from MCA program. We'll just repeat the name.
Jaya Chauhan from BBA receiving the silver medal. Rochita Purohit from BCom receiving the gold medal. Isha Jain from BCom receiving the silver medal.
It is a mixed emotion as I announce the name of gold medalist from MBA program, Miss Yashri Sushil Sharma, a very promising student who left for heavenly abode at a very young age. Her medal is received by her father, Mr. Sushil Sharma. The silver medal from MBA program is received by Ms. Mubashira Khan.
MBA bronze medal goes to Rashri Sethi. MBA bronze medal Rashri Sethi. The gold medal for BDES is received by Gurkamal Kaur.
And the silver medal is received by Ms. Sonam Kumari.
Bachelor's of Hotel Management. Bachelor's of Hotel Management, Tarun Garwal receives the gold medal. Kushal Jodh receives the silver medal. Master of Tourism and Travel Management, Ragini Gupta receives the gold medal. Ragini Gupta, Master of Tourism and Travel Management, receives the gold medal. BA English Honors, Intisha receives the silver medal. Intisha from BA English Honors receiving the silver medal. Umang Sharma, Bachelor's of Architecture. Umang Sharma, Bachelor's of Architecture, receiving the silver medal. Sonav Raghav from MSc Applied Physics, receiving the gold medal.
Ms. Gayatri Pandey from MSc Applied Chemistry, receiving the gold medal.
Keep up the applause, dear students.
Ms. Ashi Ghai from Bachelor's of Fine Arts, receiving the gold medal. We now present the very prestigious Sri Balji Shastri Award for Best in Human and Traditional Values. This award is instituted in the name of Sri Balji Shastri Ji, father of Honorable Founder President Sir, who was a saintly figure and known for spreading human values in the society. And this year, the award is presented to Ms. Nishi Garg from MBA program, Monica Yadav from BTech Biotechnology, and Mr. Anil Dhanda from MSc Applied Mathematics.
Shri Balji Shastri Award for Best in Human and Traditional Values.
Ms. Monica Yadav
From BTech Biotech, receiving the Shri Balji Shastri Award.
Mr. Anil Dhanda from MSc Applied Mathematics. Our founder president, Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, is a great visionary. It was on account of his mature perception, native tenacity, and extremely industrious nature that success followed his footsteps as he heralded a new era in the field of education.
The same vision he has led him to promote meritorious students by awarding them scholarships. This year, Amity University, Rajasthan has awarded 606 scholarships ranging from 25% to 100%. The Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan Scholarship of 100% is awarded to the meritorious students of each program. The scholarships have been very aptly named after our Honorable Founder President, Sir. This year, 60 students have been awarded Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan scholarships. I request all 60 students to come to the stage one by one and receive their scholarship certificates.
We'll call out the name. Ms. Shreyal Karnawat from MBA. Mr. Ayush Pratap Singh, MBA. Deepanshi Jain from MBA program.
Megha Garg, BCom Honors. Chavi Gautam, BBA. Rahul Kumar Ramawat from BBA. Puneet Juktawat, BTech Biotech. Pari Karadia, BTech Biotech. Atul Dadhij, BTech Biotech. Harshita Sharma, BTech Biotech. Lakshmi Mohan from BTech.
Bioinformatics. Mr. Aman Soni from BSc Honors Biotechnology. Ms. Nikita Sikharwar from BTech Food Technology. Bhavishya Badlani from BTech Food Technology. Mr. Kachawa Nikhil Surendra from BCA, Jai Singh Gurjar from BCA, Gitash Jangir from BCA, Satvika from MSc Cybersecurity, Janvi. All right, may I request all the recipients in the list which are already there. Ms. Yashasvi Singhal from BBA LLB Honors, Ms. Manya Gupta, may I request all the recipients of the scholarship to come forward for the photograph with the dignitaries.
All the recipients of 100% scholarships are requested to come on the stage for the group photograph.
Ms. Aditi Parikh.
Our heartiest congratulations to all the recipients of 100% scholarship.
With the permission of Honorable Chancellor, we also have a gold medalist who was sitting amongst the audience, but her name got missed out. She's keen on receiving the medal from you, sir. Ms. Aditi Parikh. I request Ms. Manisha Patel, who has been awarded the Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan Scholarship, to come on the stage and speak a few words. Sir, yes, sir. May I request the dignitaries to please take their seats. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
A very warm good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Manisha Patel from Chikmagalur, Karnataka, studying BBA LLB, second semester, take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to Amity University, Rajasthan, for awarding me this prestigious scholarship. In recognition of the hard work and dedication I have put in my studies, it means a lot to me. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Honorable Founder President Sir, respected Chancellor Sir, Vice Chancellor Sir, and the management of Amity University, Rajasthan, who supported me to pursue my dreams of being an able attorney and enabled me to completely focus on my ambition and education by supporting my academic needs. I'm humbled by your generosity and hope that this will be a springboard for many more opportunities. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and being awarded this scholarship truly embarks a great step in my journey towards realizing my dreams and aspirations. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Manisha. To continue with the rich tradition of Amity University, Rajasthan, I request our alumna, Mr. Chetan Singh, CEO, Lord Infotech, to come over the stage and speak a few words. Mr. Chetan Singh.
Good afternoon, all. Very warm greetings to the Honorable Chancellor, sir, Vice Chancellor, sir, distinguished HOIs, HODs, and all the dignitaries and esteemed guests over here. I am very delighted to revisit the Amity University Rajasthan campus, recall all the fond memories which will be cherished throughout the life. I would always appreciate the bond of respect, gratitude that we created. We will create a bridge between the industry and the forthcoming students at the university. I feel proud to be stand here and present the alumni flag to the class of 2022.
Mr. Chetan Singh is requested to hand over the alumni flag to Ms. Aditi Parikh. May I request recipient of the honor, Ms. Aditi Parikh, Associate Analyst, Global Data Research Center, Mumbai, to speak a few words on behalf of class of 2022.
Good evening, all. It is my honor and privilege to accept the Amity Alumni Flag. Being a proud Amitian, I offer gratefulness for reinforcing values, depth of knowledge, and some priceless and unforgettable experiences. On behalf of Class 22, I once again pledge to maintain and take forward the reputation Amity carries. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aditi. My heartiest congratulations to all of you. I now request the Honorable Chancellor, sir, to declare the convocation closed.
I hereby declare the convocation for the class of 2022 closed. Congratulations to all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem and remain so till the procession leaves the auditorium after the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की भारत माता की वंदे मातरम.
All are requested to kindly continue to stand till the procession leaves the venue and wait for further announcements. Kindly wait in the auditorium till the procession leaves. All the graduates and accompanying persons are requested to note that the degrees will be distributed at assigned venues. After collecting the degrees from the respective venue, graduates are requested to return their convocation gowns and collect the security deposit from the very same place where you collected it.
There is another important announcement for all the recipients of medals. The boxes of the medals are outside the auditorium. You can collect it at your will. After you get dispersed from here, remain seated because we are going to be moving out for group photographs in lots, okay, in batches. So we'll be announcing those batches, and I would request all of you to move out for the photograph in the front lawn and then proceed to the respective venues. There are two venues we all are aware for degree distribution. One is the auditorium and the other one is seminar hall in the same building. Okay, second floor. So we move along with all the visitors who've come with us today in the respective venues only as per the degree that you hold. Okay, so we'll make the announcements.
The PhD degree holders are requested to proceed to the front lawn for the group photograph with the dignitaries.
And then move on to your...
Only the PhD degree holders. Please move outside towards the porch area for group photograph.
May I request everyone to be seated till then? You all can take your seats. A matter of another couple of minutes before you go and put your hats in the air and click those photographs.
Where are the recipients of gold medals? Recipients of gold medals, gold medalists. Kindly assimilate at one space. In just 2 minutes, please go out for the group photograph. Gold medalists only are now requested to move out to the porch area for group photograph. All the gold medalists, please move outside towards the porch area for the group